There was no way that Dan Hurley was leaving Connecticut. All he needed was purple and gold leverage. And did he ever get it? Now he can tell potential recruits, I turned down LeBron and the Lakers. It's beautiful. This is brilliant. Furthermore, was Dan Hurley really a slam dunk to win big with the Lakers? I know on our show, Keyshawn Johnson's lifelong Laker fan, he got all excited about Dan Hurley. I kept saying, wait a second. Show me one college to pro coach, one college to NBA coach who's ever won big. I mean, Pitino had his moments with the Knicks, but no championship has ever been won by a college coach going to the NBA. Not one. These are the Lakers. Not one championship. Are you sure about Dan Hurley? Because I'm not. Would his style have worked with LeBron freaking James? I read in USA Today the other day a description of Dan Hurley as a quote-unquote raving maniac, sideline control freak. That's everything LeBron James would not want on his bench in a head coach. Everything he would not want. What a hot-dogging, over-the-top showman I watched Dan Hurley turn into over the last couple of years. There's no way LeBron or AD would be able to live with that. In truth, JJ Redick is more qualified to coach in the NBA than Dan Hurley is. In the NBA, I believe that JJ Redick would be a little better fit with the Lakers than Dan Hurley ever would have been. JJ Redick with zero coaching experience. Zero. No assistant, no head, no college, nothing. Zero. JJ Redick would have been a better fit for the Lakers and might still be a better fit for the Lakers. As much of a train wreck as JJ Redick could be as a head coach, better than Dan Hurley. So I know a lot of Laker fans, starting with Keyshawn, upset that the Lakers didn't offer what Rachel Nichols calls Godfather kind of money to Dan Hurley. I mean, you look, Steve Kerr makes $17.5 million. Coach Pop makes 16. Spoelstra makes 15. Ty Lue makes 14. Heck, Monty Williams makes 13 in Detroit, the Pistons, but he did get to an NBA Finals, Phoenix. And wait, the Lakers offered Dan Hurley only $11 million? Well, I'm thinking maybe Jeannie started to get cold feet. Maybe Jeannie started to smell a rat. Or maybe she began to realize and come to her senses after this rush of emotion. Dan Hurley wants, he wants the Lakers? Well, maybe she came to her senses and decided, wait a second. Would he be worth it even at $11 million? But 6 years, $70 million was offered, and that's all Dan Hurley needed to take right back to his superiors at University of Connecticut, and kaboom, highest paid coach in all of college basketball, maybe even Bill Self money. Did the once proud Lakers ever get bamboozled by Dan Hurley? Congrats, Dan Hurley. You pulled.
And Tatum was the next best player on the floor.
Yesterday?
Just in general, throughout the whole series.
Okay.
Throughout the whole deal.
Who led the finals in scoring and rebounding?
If
I'm getting
long rebounds, I'm going to get long rebounds off the
long
screen.
rebounds for Luka? He
Yeah,
can't
come
move
on,
after
man.
any long rebounds.
Long rebounds,
You
man.
got to get them when they fall into his bread basket.
No, he couldn't. He tried to chase the ball down yesterday on the floor. It looked like he was moving.
About our dinners,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
I went into last night up 3, and you did win 3 last night because you won the game because you gave me 10, and obviously it was a rout.
I'm gonna make sure you remember.
And we had a Luka bet on 3s, and Luka missed his last 3 that would have beaten you in that bet, okay? In fact, I think we have that because I'm sitting on the edge of my chair.
Luka under 2.5 threes.
Yes, under 2.5, and
He hit
Luka missed.
Yeah, he hit him late, too.
Late, though.
Too late, and that's all you need is too late. This was.
Look, I was like, come on. I was
That goes in, you lose. That goes in, you lose. That was it for you, and you got it. You survived that one. And obviously you won for the overall final. So you won 3 dinners last night, but you forgot the one big bet that you made before it all started.
Which one?
You said that the dynamic duo of your team would outscore the greatest duo ever, the backcourt phenoms that are Luka and Kyrie.
I did say that.
You did say that, and you lost that by 30 points. Luka and Kyrie outscored you two by 30 points in the 5 games. So I have 1 dinner remaining, and I won it. I won it, so you owe me. Thank you. You owe me a dinner. You owe me a dinner off the whole finals.
I owe you 1 dinner.
Okay, now, I do need to congratulate you and your team. I'm wearing all black today in mourning for the Dallas Mavericks. But, no, I'm going this.
Oh, yeah.
For you. For you. Just for you and
like
your Celtics.
You got some drip Bayless this morning.
I got some drip going on. This is just for you. And I do have to tell you, I do love your team. I think it is really a bunch of really good young men. And they're still pretty young, except for Al Horford. But listen, of all the championship teams I can remember in recent memory, this is as likable a team as I ever watched. And I don't like the Celtics, and I especially don't like them because you love them. But when they were being congratulated last night, it moved me because they did deserve it. They won it, and they won the season. It was their year. It was their time. It was Jalen's time to break through. I was happy he got the award. We'll talk more about it in a few minutes. But all those guys are good guys. There's not one guy on that team I don't like. There's not one bad actor. There's not a villain. There's not a, like you did have Marcus Smart, who played with edge, and he was always getting into it with people. But Brad Stevens said, you know what? I'm going to replace him with Drew Holiday. And Drew Holiday was the magic move, man.
I said that.
You did. I said it. Keyshawn said it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what did I see at the start of the game last night? Your first 6 points were scored by Drew Holiday. He just came to play because he gets it. And you got it yesterday. I was saying the same thing. The crucial moments of this game were the immediate moments after tip-off, because it was up to the Mavericks to show the Celtics we are serious about this. We are going to apply pressure to your throats right away. We are going to make you sweat. We're going to make you fret. We're going to make you doubt. We're going to make you a little shaky-handed from 3 because we are here and we ain't going away. And guess what?
They had a shot early.
Okay, they had a shot early. And by the way, Luka had a 3 early.
It was up by 1, right?
Well, Tatum and Brown
they never got up. They never were up. They didn't lead the whole night.
No, they closed it to 1.
Yeah, they closed it to 1.
Tatum and Brown struggled in the first
3. If this goes in, I'm thinking I got a chance, and it lipped out. Okay, it lipped out. That would have given them their only lead of the whole night.
Good deep
okay.
ball.
So then Drew Holiday goes bang, bang, and bang, and scores 3 quick buckets, and then Al Horford, at age 37, finally got himself a ring. He knocks it down. If we have the Al Horford 3, and it makes it 9-2.
Yep.
We have this.
Once they got out 9-2, I was no looking back.
Al Horford. When he struck this, I said, kaboom. I turned to my wife, Ernestine, and I said, this is over. And I immediately tweeted, start the parade. Because that's it. That's the only chance Dallas had to show them they were serious about this, serious business. And from that point on, they kind of scratched and clawed and got back into it. And then you guys flurry at the end of the first quarter and go up 10 after quarter, and it is way, way over. And then your little man, Pritchard, pulls one out of his tail again at the end of the half and bombs away, and that's it. That's if there's ever such a thing as a halftime dagger, that's it.
That's the second time in this series.
And he traveled.
Man, I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that.
No, Paul, he ran with the ball.
There ain't no travel.
But they ain't going to call it, I know.
They're not going to call it.
I was like, oh, my God. That hurt.
Ooh,
that hurt.
21, that was the dagger right there. Ooh. Man.
Okay,
bars was filled.
Here's what I saw overall in this series. I keep saying this. People don't want to hear it. Most of these NBA games come down in this modern era that we're in now to three-point shooting. They just do.
Yeah, you talk about rebounding and all this other stuff.
And your team has figured out the formula. You're just going to shoot way more threes than anybody shoots during the regular season and during the playoffs and during the finals. And during these finals, look what you shot on three-point shots. You shot 207 in 5 games. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous because you shot 55 more threes than they shot in 5 games. 50 plus 55. You scored 66 more points from 3 than they scored.